As cyclists, we all know the pain and frustration of cycling into the wind. Fortunately though, there are things we can do to make it less difficult. Aerodynamic drag accounts for between 70 and 90% of the resistance we feel when cycling. When the wind's blowing, anything we can do to reduce that drag will make life so much easier. One of the best ways to avoid riding in the wind is simply to plan ahead. And thanks to the number of weather apps now available for mobile phones, this is easier to do than ever. For example, the weather app that comes with my iPhone will not only tell me the wind speed and wind direction, but it will also give me an idea of what time during the day I can expect the winds to be at their peak or when they'll be easing off. Generally speaking, winds are lighter in the morning and get stronger as the day goes on. Now this isn't always true, but if you can go cycling earlier rather than later, you'll probably avoid most of the worst winds. When it is windy, a classic strategy is to ride into the wind on your outward leg. That way you do the hard bit when you're fresh, and you also have the benefit of the tailwind on the return. Plan your route so that you avoid exposed, open spaces such as moors and seafronts. The power of the wind is greatly reduced by trees, hedges and even buildings. When you do get caught by the wind, try to make yourself as aerodynamic as possible by using the drops and tucking your arms in close to your sides. Secure any loose clothing, as this will only act as extra surface area for the wind to push against. Reducing your gearing will make it feel slightly easier, although it will also make you feel less stable. Alternatively, you could stay in the same gear and pedal slower to improve stability. Of course, both will reduce your overall speed, but that's just one of those things when riding in the wind. Taking shelter or drafting behind another rider can reduce the effect of the wind by about 30%. But to get maximum benefit, you will need to ride around 6 inches or 15 centimeters from their back wheel, which can be a little intimidating for new riders. When drafting, it's important not to overlap, as a sudden gust can cause a touch of wheels, which in turn can lead to a crash. It's also good manners to return the favour and let the rider draft behind you. Finally, why not just embrace the wind and use it as good training? When it does eventually drop, you'll be that much stronger. So there we go. There's just a few tips on how to ride when it's windy. If you have any questions, leave a comment, but in the meantime, thank you for watching. Please like and share and check out some of my other films.